Hello everyone. Today let us discuss about a very important organ in the human body, which is brain. Brain is a 3-pound organ which is associated with the central nervous system along with the spinal cord. Brain is important because it performs many vital functions in the human body that include interpretation of smell, taste, hearing, vision, body posture, and all these are controlled by the brain. Hence, it becomes a very important part of our body. We'll discuss more about brain. Brain, being an important organ, is protected within the skull. The region of the skull that protects brain is called cranium, which comprises of 8 bones that fuse together along the suture lines. These bones include frontal, a pair of parietal bones, a pair of temporal bones, sphenoid, occipital, and ethmoid. All these 8 bones fuse to form cranium. The arteries and the veins that nourish the brain exit the base of the skull through foramina, while the spinal cord exits the skull through foramen magnum. The brain and spinal cord are covered and protected by 3 layers of tissue called meninges. The outermost layer is called dura mater. The layer after dura mater is called arachnoid mater. Arachnoid mater comprises of web-like layer which covers the entire brain. Beneath the arachnoid matter is another layer called pia mater, which comprises of blood vessels and veins that nourish the brain. The space between arachnoid matter and pia mater is called subarachnoid space. It is filled with cerebrospinal fluid that cushions the brain. The brain is further divided into 3 regions: cerebrum, cerebellum, and the brainstem. Now let's discuss about cerebrum. Cerebrum is the largest part of the brain and is composed of right and left hemisphere. It performs the following functions like interpreting, touch, vision, speech, reasoning, emotions, and learning. The surface of the cerebrum is called cortex. It consists of 16 billion neurons. The nerve cell bodies color the cortex grey-brown, and this region is called grey matter. Beneath the cortex are long nerve fibers that connect the brain to each other are called white matter. The folding of the cortex increases the surface area of brain, allowing more neurons to fit inside the skull. Cerebrum can be divided into 2 halves, the right and the left hemisphere. Each hemisphere controls the opposite side of the body. That is, the right hemisphere of the cerebrum controls the left part of the body, whereas the left hemisphere of the cerebrum controls the right part of the body. The cerebral hemispheres are further divided into 4 lobes. The frontal lobe, which interprets personality, behavior, emotions, which also gives judgment, planning, and problem solving ability. The ability to speak and writing, whereas intelligence, are also associated with the frontal lobe. The parietal lobe interprets languages, words. The essence of touch, pain is also interpreted by this region. This region is also associated with vision, hearing, and sensory movements. The third lobe is the occipital lobe, which interprets color vision, and the temporal lobe is associated with memory and hearing. So all these different lobes in the brain perform different functions. In case of interpreting memory, Memory can be classified as two types. One is short-term memory and the other is long-term memory. Short-term memory includes remembering a phone number, remembering ATM pin, remembering something to buy at while shopping in the market are all associated with short-term memory, and all these are processed in different lobe of the cerebrum, that is the frontal lobe. While the long-term memory, which is associated with the memories of your childhood, memories of your friends, memories of your family, are all processed and stored in the temporal lobe of the cerebrum. The middle part of the brain comprises of hypothalamus and pituitary glands. These are two important organs which are located in the midbrain. The hypothalamus plays a critical role in controlling behaviors such as hunger, thirst, sleep, and sexual response. Hypothalamus also regulates body temperature, blood pressure, emotions, and secretions of various other hormones. Pituitary gland, which is also located in the midbrain, is called master gland because it controls all the other glands in our body such as pancreas, thyroid gland, salivary gland. Now, the hypothalamus is connected with the pituitary gland via a stalk which is called pituitary stalk. Pituitary gland controls the endocrine glands of the body which secrete several hormones that control sexual development, promote bone and muscle growth, and respond to stress. The final part of the brain or the hindbrain consists of cerebellum. Cerebellum consists of approximately billion neurons. This part of the brain is associated with the function of coordinating muscle movements, maintaining body posture and balance. To walk in a straight line or to hold a pencil in the right position are all possible because of cerebellum. The brain further continues towards your hind region as an elongated tube in the form of spinal cord, which is protected by the vertebral column. Spinal cord give rises to spinal nerves which are connected to various muscles in our body. Unlike normal cells, the nerve cells are quite different in the sense that they don't have all the other cellular organelles which are observed in a normal cell. However, being a cell, it requires nourishment. For this, there are specialized cells known as glial cells which are present in our brain, which performs the function of nourishing the nerve cells as well as repairing or maintaining the damages the cells. Approximately the number of glial cells present in the brain exceeds 10 times the number of neuronal cells in the brain. A normal human contains approximately 86 billion neurons and the number of glial cells would exceed 860 billion. So you can imagine the number of glial cells which are associated with the brain. I hope the concept of brain is clear after watching this video. Share your opinions with us in the comment section. Hit like, share, subscribe. To stay tuned to our channel, hit the notification button. And for further educational videos, visit our website.